What up? What up? What up, K Archie?
People keep saying things that got no shame. You can't reach out, can't break even. You can't, you can't get it. It's gonna be. Got someone else got the beat. You can reach out, you can reach out.
No, you can't win. Yeah.
Oh, the game.
I gotta get mine. Yeah, bro, gotta get yours. I gotta get mine. You 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 gotta get yours. I gotta get mine. Get yours. Smooth as I wanna be, but we can use a corner. Oh, that's the way it is. Yeah, that's the way it's gonna be. Why? Puffing up on the tank and drinking mad brew. Taking names, and after that I'm kicking ass to breathe. Time to go. And I get a rhyme to go. Yeah, park and I'll sit back, sit up these sign and slump. They used to see a young nigga come up another pump, run up and have to get his gun up. Cause I ain't taking no shorts. Like a Newport for exploding the floor like Jordan be floating on the hook. And I don't wanna be nothing like Mike. Cause even Mike was like this and itty what try flip. And when you in the spotlight, you get shot, right? But you're not like, huh? Fucking anybody who forget mine. When will they realize I'm straight out to get mine? You gotta get yours. I
Gotta get mine. You gotta get yours.
I gotta get mine.
You gotta get yours.
You gotta get yours. I gotta get mine. 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 Get yours. I keep my mind on my money on my mind. Finger on the trigger, nigga, hand on my nose.
Nope. Pocket MC Breed. Live the life of a hustler, high till I die. Picture me living in my life as a buster. And blast motherfuckers, I live a thug life, baby, I'm hopeless. Don't let the bullshit worry me.
Fuck the plan, I'm due to the game. To the worry me, God gave me game, so I'm hustling. Pour out some nigga for my niggas, you about to still struggling. My nigga Breed knew the time. Yeah. Whether it's rhyme or crime, nigga, I gotta get mine. I gotta get mine. You gotta get yours. 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 I gotta get mine. You gotta get yours.
I see you, George, trying to get in, trying to score on me.
Every time I pick
What's up, George?
Jumping around with the motherfucking down and I'm down to the floor. And break a nigga's ass up. Papa did I shock you cause I got you in my pocket again. The New Jackson, me and my niggas when I used to run it way back when. I roasted it to the pinnacle because of what I do with a beat. It's vernacular position, connected to lines in the division. Plus, when I had loose the flute, it's guaranteed to sell like prostitutes. I never had a love for hoes, but it's blunt. They want me in the back, but bitch, I'm in the front, don't front. And really, I don't need a reply. Pull yourself together as you pass the by.
I'm on the left.
Keep the pussy to yourself, so many niggas lie to have. Running what a motherfucker do for man, I got scratched. Caught up in my everyday actions. Point equal to your real satisfaction.
Ah, shit. They just talking about grinding. Grinding as it's working.
I gotta get mine. You gotta get yours. 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 Yeah, nigga. I ain't nigga dream that I have it.
I'll put this song on, man, then I'm gonna start.
I want to deal with a bigger insult, man. The heat.
It's coming down hard. We got to get our shit together. It's time to go left and not right. Gotta get it together forever. Gotta get it together.
Love this song, man.
Gotta get it together for sisters, for mothers and fathers and dead niggas, for non-conformers, one-hitter quitters, for types, for shake figures. Let's get it together. Come on.
All right, y'all. What's going on, man? It's season for witch hunts, man. Yeah, it's a season for something, man. You know what I'm saying? 'Tis the season to be jolly. You know, man, it was funny, man, at the crib, man. My family already has their Christmas lights up, man. You know, I'm talking about Christmas tree, snowman, black Santa Claus, all that shit out there, man. Already. You know what I'm saying? It's wild, man. Wow, brother. Wow. All right, man. So, you know how we always started off, man. So hopefully there'll be more folks that show up in the building. I would love that if that happened. If not, you know what, man? That's still okay as well, my friends. It's still okay as well. So hold on just a second. Boom.
Watch where you walking, nigga. Hey, what you say, nigga?
Watch closely. You're about to experience a nigga moment. Webster defines the nigga moment as a moment when ignorance overwhelms the mind of an otherwise logical Negro male.
What did you say, bitch, nigga? Hey, squeeze it, nigga.
Causing him to act in an illogical, self-destructive manner, i.e., like a nigga. Nigga moments are unpredictable.
Hey, wait, man, wait. This is stupid. Hey, you right, dawg. Look, let's put the guns away and go on about our business. Freeze!
But they all end up bad. If they had their own category, nigga moments would be the third leading killer of black men behind pork chops and FEMA. It's a fact. Now let's see how a nigga moment affects a white man.
Frick. Watch where you walking, bitch.
What did you... Wait a minute. I'm white.
Where you
Oh,
going?
what?
Don't you ignore me. This is a perfectly good moment to throw your life away.
Okay, then cool, K Archie. I'll drop the link in just a second. Ha! There you go, man. That's my favorite one right there, man. Anyway, here, let me drop the link out here, K Archie. Cool. Cool. There goes the Liz Inc. All right. Right on. So KR should be up here in just a second. It'd be good. Talk to sis. I think I'll have an interesting kind of perspective on things, man. It kind of hit me yesterday, and I was like, man, let me talk about this a little bit, man. You know, lady plants a lot. What's
Yes.
happening?
Hello, hello, hello.
Hey, what's happening?
Not much, not much. What are we talking about tonight?
We were talking about how to, ending homelessness.
Yeah,
I think
that's a
it's a problem we
problem.
could solve.
I think so too. I think we gotta I wanted to say something, but I wanted to say I think we need to start re-educating our community about home ownership going forward from like 15, 10 years old to the
Mm-hmm.
time they get to 18. Because like what I did with my daughter is I have told her 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 ideal needs to be not even to go into apartment renting. We need to
Mm-hmm.
go into home ownership. So
Yep.
that's on the other end of it. But go ahead.
All right. So the first thing I kind of want to start off with was, I wrote some stuff on my site on DarrenMarion.com. I'll drop a link to it. An article is about the 4 different types of homelessness that people go through. Um, it's functional. I mean, yeah, it's. I'll go over in just a second. But the first thing I want to do, if my Chrome was going to act right, man. As you can see, I have all these bars and stuff at the bottom. It has all these numbers. You may notice that. Maybe, maybe not. Uh, but what that is, man. Are you there? Yeah, there it is, man. Baby, baby. All right, cool. Boy, Chrome, man. Come on back up here, Archie. Hold on a second. Pop it again. That was weird, man. All right.
Button, sorry.
Yeah.
I'm
Okay.
bad with this.
Oh, man.
This Streamlabs be messing me up.
I'm like, dang, what happened, man? All right. So, yeah, I wanted to show something first that I figured I was like, man, this is something that is amazing. I'm sure people probably have already seen this and all seen this because, the people who I know that actually follow this channel, um, they generally are smarter people. So who try to solve problems. So check this out.
Clean drinking water, a natural resource we often take for granted
Can you hear that
near the
okay?
Great Lakes. But most
Yeah.
knows a water crisis is quietly growing.
Everybody knows we're running out of water.
A problem the retired ranger spent the past 4 years working to eliminate.
All the water that we need it exists right here in the air.
He believed so strongly in that idea. In 2015, West invented an atmospheric water generator, or AWG, a machine that takes in air and turns it into drinking water.
We're at the place now, I think, making 50, 100, 200, 250,000, a million gallons of water at an incredibly low energy consumption. I think cheaper than groundwater by far. Cheaper than desalination.
So far, 12 of these AWGs exist. West planted them in 3 areas, including the Bahamas, Puerto Rico, and Flint, Michigan.
I need to engage with the people here, and I need to show them what this machine does, and they need to understand that it is their machine, and I am here for them.
West says his AWGs are federally approved, and the water quality is also tested by the Colorado
Now,
Water
first thing,
Authority.
let me
It's
rewind
clean.
back for a
It's good enough
second.
to drink. No bacteria or anything in it.
Something I want you to kind of notice. All right. So let me hit play.
And I am here for them.
West says his AWGs are federally approved.
Okay. So let's look at this group of people. I see some white men. I see some soldiers. See a few black men, white lady. But I see a group of people that looks like they're standing by something that's making water.
And the water quality is also tested by the Colorado Water Authority.
It's clean. It's good enough to drink. No bacteria or anything in it. And the reason that we go through the filtration process, so as soon as you turn it on, it starts making water.
You may be wondering how these atmospheric generators are tied to Wisconsin.
Most of West AWGs were manufactured right here in Manitowoc.
And the people of Manitowoc should be proud. Just one unit provides a city with hundreds of gallons of clean water. The best part, it doesn't cost residents a penny. West works with organizations like the Water Rescue Foundation to cover the cost. So far, the response in the community has exceeded his expectations.
And they were very happy that somebody actually cared enough for them to come to jump over the bureaucracy, come to a private piece of land and do this thing.
Right now, his priority is planting these AWGs in Flint, helping our neighbors.
Yeah.
West.
I
In
hear.
Manitowoc, Michelle London, Spectrum News. Often take for granted.
So let me pause it. That's amazing, right?
Not only is that amazing, that is very, very magnanimous of him, because I wanted to use that word today.
Okay, well, you did it.
Very, very. I had a Mr. Rogers moment. Sorry.
There you go. That's what's up. You there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay.
I'm. You know, Suge done trained us real good to go on mute when you ain't talking.
Oh man, no, I don't care, man.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah, I don't care.
Okay. Okay.
No, yeah, like you said, that's very magnanimous of him to do something like this. I think it's kind of funny that the man's name is Moses.
You know what's funny is I feel like I know his son, Marcus West, which is funny. But I don't know. We gonna see. I'm gonna have to call Marcus and see what's going on. Military brats. Yeah.
Wasn't it on the last Batman movie? I don't know, but it's some Batman type shit. What's up, Nene? That's some Batman. That's some Batman type shit, man.
Out the water, pull it out. Oh, I mean, it's a dehumidifier or humidifier.
Basically, yeah.
Yeah, you know, like when you see the air conditioners, the air conditioners be spitting out water, they pulled out the air in the house.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I understand how it works.
They blowing out all the hot air
Mm-hmm.
the house. So yeah, I can see how the concept works. And you know what? I think it's kind of amazing that something like this is created, you know, by a black man. You know, usually when it comes to some problem being solved, that a black man usually is one behind. A black man or a black woman is usually one behind solving that problem. I think that's very telling.
And
I think it's fantastic.
I seen today a study, or I seen a little commercial snippet that had the audacity to say that Asians and whites tend to do better in science, the sciences and maths. And I'm here to tell you, my little knucklehead crew, they could be failing everything else in school, but science is an A. They could fail PE, but roll out the bed knowing, because that's what we do here. We're all a bunch of nerds. We all are nerds. So I don't know. Yep. I don't know what these people be talking about. It does not surprise me. Doesn't surprise me. Does not surprise me when I see a dark-skinned brother doing feats like that. You know, the Super Soaker was from a black man, so you know, millions of dollars.
Yeah, I mean the internet shit.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? The internet.
Doesn't surprise me.
Let's say the freezer, the washing machine, refrigerator, you know, blood transfusion. You name it, man. That was
cotton gin.
Cotton gin, yeah, but you know, and untold amount of inventions that slaves probably created that we know created to make things easier. Because you think about it, if somebody who is going to make someone's life easier, who is going to make something easier, it's going to be the slave. They're going to be the person that's going to come up with that innovation.
Yeah, we had the incentive.
Exactly, you had the incentive, man. You know, to try to lessen the load, man. The white man didn't care.
Nope.
Right?
Nope. We was getting by. You know, and I'm gonna say it like that. Like when even with economics, like when I personally, was getting real pinched with my finances, I found a way. I found a way out of no way, which is what my grandma always said. You got to find a way out of no way.
Mm-hmm.
And I became a coupon maven.
Yeah.
So, it doesn't surprise me. It doesn't surprise me at all.
I always, kind of had the mantra as an entrepreneur that entrepreneurs, we sell ourselves out of problems. We don't borrow our way out of problem.
Yeah.
People always say, "Oh, let me get this loan. If I get this loan, I can go out. I can do this with my business." It's like, well, if you could do that with your business, then you shouldn't need a loan.
Yeah. Yeah, I
You know
feel
what I'm
like
saying?
that too. I feel like that too.
So
Yeah.
it is what it is. It
Yeah.
is what it is. Sometimes I guess you have that bridge loan, but essentially you're creating water
Hmm.
out of thin air. And that's kind of my whole point with this conversation is the water is there in the air. We could actually, the homes are there. We know that there's a need. We can actually quantify, we can quantify the type of need that's out there up to a point. How many people are on the streets? How many people are on the streets that are, in the different types of now let's go to my site. Let's go to darrenmary.com. Y'all made me start posting stuff on there again, man.
I was talking about you today, so I know your ears was itching.
Nah, man.
Yeah, I was talking. I don't know if you know Linnell, Black Brain Trust, and I was talking to him. I was like, we gotta get together a group of us internet folks that are savvy with investing and different ways of investments and things like that. I was like, you gotta talk to Darren. He's a blurred, and he was like, oh yeah, I know him. That brother's all right. I was like, yeah, we got to get. I said, because when I talk about crypto, people be like, they hear me, they hear a female. So I was like, y'all gotta do this. You gotta get together.
Dope. All right, so dude, life motivational speaker. If you look up Indiana motivational speaker, I show up like number one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Blake, let's grow together. You know what I'm saying? So let's hold on a second. Let me. Wise thinking. Life. All right, the types of homelessness. You have chronic homelessness, episodic homelessness, transitional homelessness, and the provisionally occupied. So, provisionally occupied, that's like your brother-in-law that's sleeping on your couch.
Oh, okay.
Transitional homelessness is people who are living there, somebody who's been displaced.
Mm-hmm. Like the hurricane victims or something like that.
Exactly. For, they say they could be a result of a catastrophic event or something like change. So let's say this person's house caught on fire.
Right.
Yeah. This machine is FDA food. Oh, really?
Yeah, that's what it said.
Oh, wait, I'm looking when he says, I think Charm is blocked, bro. So where's Charm at? Let's see.
Uh-oh. Well, I didn't mean to say that out loud.
Yeah. Let's see. Hold on just a second.
No problem.
Let's put on some bumper music.
Uh-oh, there go my song. Boricua Morena.
Let's see. Bear with me, y'all. Bear with me. Let me know if I'll break up or something, man.
Fine.
Okay. Yeah, I'm getting my fiber. I'm getting fiber up here tomorrow, man.
Oh, you're getting fiber optic, the Google fiber stuff?
Yeah.
Oh,
Well,
neat.
yeah, the city signed a deal with Google Fiber.
Yeah.
And so, like, I have, I'm like on the line,
Uh-huh.
and I've been kind of putting it off.
All right.
But being up here, man, just having the, access to terrible internet speeds, or not fast as I want.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? It kind of get to you. Wears on you.
Oh, while you're looking, I would like to go on the ask to be put on the schedule for 5 minutes before Sweden or New Zealand calls.
Okay. Right on. Okay.
Yes, please and thank you.
That's cool. That's cool. That'd be last like tonight, man.
Okay, that's cool. That'll work for me.
Money in the bag, bank look like a drag. I want to play with pelicans from here.
Hold on a second. All right.
You can't run away. I love this song. back when music was music, man.
Where can you see people are blocked on the channel, man? You go to videos too. Bear with me, y'all. I'll find it.
Trying to learn how to drive a stick shift when this song came out.
Oh man.
$410 later. $400.10 later, and a transmission, a clutch. I mean, shoot, I figured it out. Riding around Arlington, Virginia, Fairfax County.
Looking, man, hold on.
Microphone.
Okay. Huh. I don't see her that block, so. Huh.
Oh, the Mad Head Doctor's here.
What's up, Mad Head? Let's see. Let's try this, man.
Tell y'all what, y'all want some more motivational type of people. That doggone Nene baby.
Yeah.
She'll have you up in the middle of the night pacing. You thinking, why am I not doing something? Another one. Yep. So turn your atomic clock on.
Right.
Yes.
See if Miller shows up now. Don't. We have to figure it out, man. Y'all work with me. Did she show up, man? Is she showing up, man?
Oh, I don't see anything.
Okay.
Mad Head Doctor, I subscribed back to you. Thank you for subscribing to my channel. There we go.
Cool. All right. Cool.
Are you working?
Okay, cool. She should be there now. Let's see where she's at. The reason why I wanted to see who was standing with the dude with the water machine, Mad Head, is I wanted to show that it just wasn't black people standing there. I wanted to show that it was more than black people there. I wanted to show that there was white folks there. There was a white woman there. There was white men there. There was Hispanic people there. It was all these people that were there to try to solve this problem, and that were there to solve the problem. And that if for this because this black man came up with this idea, and he said, "Hey, I want to provide water to these people." He was able to corral all these other individuals to form a cohesive unit. They didn't look at, hey, is this person a black person, or is this, I don't know, maybe they did, maybe they didn't, I don't know. But I'd like to think that these people all joined together to say, all right, man, hey, we're going to make sure people get the water. And that's what's most important. You know what I'm saying?
Pass it, man.
All right,
Sorry.
so no, that's cool. That's cool. So yeah, that's it, man. That's really the reason, man. Head. That's why. Um, and what prompted this whole deal is I was listening, kind of Jason Black kind of came on. You know, I saw he was back, so I tuned in to him for a hot second. He's no different than Tommy Sotomayor. I mean, I don't know how anybody can be anti Tommy Sotomayor and pro Jason Black, because they pretty much say the same thing about the same kind of people.
Mhm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They pretty much say the same thing.
I commend you on being able to listen to any more than 3 minutes of anybody. Just about.
Yeah. Well, thank you very much. So he said, he was like, we're gonna start calling homeless people the displaced Black Americans. And I was like, okay, well, I know that just by sheer numbers, there's got to be more displaced white people than there are Black people, just based on sheer numbers. So homelessness is not just a Black problem. Homelessness is a problem for everybody. I know that in Utah had actually come up with a solution for homelessness. I think it was right during the end of the Bush administration. I don't know if you heard about that, Kay Archie. I know you probably got some stuff going on, so. But I'm gonna type in Utah's homeless solution. Here you go. Utah homeless solution, man. Says they struggle with it. They reduce chronic homelessness by 91%. Can you imagine that, man? The population of chronically homeless people dropped by 91%.
Dang, that's a turnaround.
That's stunning, man.
Mm-hmm.
That's a commitment. Even though they said, look, their overall homeless population is 14,000. I don't know what that is as a percentage. Okay, yeah, that's gonna come on there. I'll play that next, George.
What did they do?
Yeah, so what they did is a lot of the homes, a lot of the HUD homes,
Mm-hmm.
is they rehabbed a lot of those homes and put those people in there and said, hey, they gave them the rent, like almost a form of Section 8.
Mm-hmm.
And these people were able to just not only get in a place, but they were able to be able to pay something, to be able to pay rent, to be able to take a hot shower. Now, like, I've been locked up before, you know what I'm saying? And I know that whenever you get arrested, the first thing they do, or one of the worst conditions you put in, is they don't let you wash your ass. And that's the first thing cats do, is when they get locked up, is they want to go somewhere and they want to take a shower. they just want to lay down because they just been through that. And, if you think about Maslow's hierarchy of needs, housing is at the very first thing. And you can't elevate, you can't think past that. You can't think on how you're going to be able to help. Did you ever hear of the plans to end homeless by taking away blankets from homeless people? He must have never heard of it. Man, he's crazy, man. Yeah.
Oh God! I thought y'all was serious for a second. I was like, what?
No,
What?
man. They never heard of Utah, man. Yeah. Nah, man. But look, this is what they had going on, man.
Yeah, look at that. And Utah is so cold. Oh my God.
Yeah. I say, man, if we look at these guys, he was like up in the Mormon church.
Mm-hmm.
I would say, man, that the Mormons, like him or not, they found a way to take care of people in times of need. They have their storehouses set up.
Yeah, they're preppers.
They're preppers. They're preppers, man.
They're preppers.
And
Absolutely.
you know how they how they start prepping is a little bit at a time.
Yep.
Certain places been taking blankets from homeless people for real. Wow, man, that's real.
That's evil.
That's
That's
fucked up,
evil.
man.
That's evil. I mean, that's
Man, I
like
want to
human rights violation.
see who just said who does that, man. We see taking blankets from homeless. Wow, here you go right here, man. Denver. Right there, man. It happened back in 2016. Wow, this is ugly. It's an ugly website. We get off that makes my head hurt. So hold on. December 2016. Uh-oh. Blanket business gives back to homeless. Okay, this happened back in 2016. So let's look at it, man. Let's go to the video. Let's roll that beautiful beam footage so we can hear it. Oh, no, I don't want to hear it, man, because it's so fucking crazy, man. I don't know. Archie's off again. So, yeah, man, that's crazy, man. How could you do that to somebody? Somebody in that kind of situation. Especially, look at this, man, December. And the thing is, in Colorado, don't Colorado have legal weed? Hasn't Colorado been bragging about how they've been able to hey, what's up? Hasn't Colorado been bragging about, you know, how all these tax revenue they're bringing in, building these new roads, everything like that? There shouldn't be any homeless issues with legalized marijuana, legalized, you know, with the amount of revenue they've been bringing in, tax revenue. They shouldn't have any issues, particularly with the types of homelessness that I was, you know, mentioning. You know, we had the 4 types, right? You there, Archie?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay.
I just I updated my app on Android, and it's push this and something else happens.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing is episodic homeless comes from substance abuse, mental illness, or medical problems. You know,
Right.
Thus is something that people, you know, those are disabilities. Those are disabilities, and you know, those people, you know, it's a good chance that because if they on certain kind of medicine, or if they not on certain kind of medicine, like schizophrenic people, man, they known to go off just to disappear. You know, and stop taking their meds and disappear. I think that's a damn shame, man. But when I was something that really has made me want to also bring this out, and maybe somebody will look at it, maybe not, but at least I know y'all look at it. Is I typed in, you know, talking about Jason Black, you know, Jason Black, or the black version, the B1 version of Tommy Sotomayor, which is amazing. Anyway, the B1 version of Tommy Sotomayor, Jason Black, was talking about how black people were homeless. So I typed in homeless, right? Because I want to see, like, if I want to, you know, this Google's an algorithm, right? It's one big algorithm, and it's an algorithm that's teaching us how to. It teaches us, you know, how to think, and it tries to anticipate how we think. So when I type in homeless, I want to see images Google is relating to the homelessness, right? So I'm looking, man, for the black people, man, because remember what Jason Black said, that he said that chronic homelessness was an issue that was a black person's issue. There's a black family. That must be episodic homelessness because, you know, they look, you know, like they're dressed, So it looks like something that must have happened, some sort of calamity to put them in that situation. But I'm looking, man. I'm still looking for black people, man. There's a black man in Oakland, and he looks like he's probably has some medical issues.
Mm-hmm.
Look, there's a cop. I mean, I'm looking for black people, man. He's in Austin. I just don't see black people, man. I see homeless people, man. There's a Skid Row homeless woman. But this is just when I did a search, just to type in, homelessness, right? So let me type in black homeless. Now let's look at these images. And these are all, I mean, a lot of these images, man, these are in New York. These are photographers, these are all, see, Dreams Time, man. Look at this Will Act for Food. That's a joke, Yeah, but these aren't black people, man. These are all portraits, too. Right? So if I type in black homeless people, well, let's look at this. Let's look at the actual statistics for black homelessness, and it's just a shared number because it's my position is that homelessness is something that affects everybody. Don't matter if you're black, white, Hispanic. I think that homelessness is something that affects everybody. I think that it's a problem that we all could solve together, just like the guy with the water.
All right.
Right. So let me look at black. What's up, man? My son just walked in here. He's such a smart kid, man. I'll have him look it up, man. Oh, look at this. Homeless veterans came up before anything else.
Yeah, that's a problem here in Gainesville.
Yeah. African Americans make up more than 40% of the homeless population, but represent 13% of the general population.
That's a problem in Gainesville with the homeless veterans, and then after that, it's them getting sentenced in jail, like strangely. I don't know how to explain that, but that's the problem we have in Gainesville.
Yeah. Huh. Yeah, I mean, I can see that because it's a warm place. People want to go there.
Mm-hmm.
There's a cat, man, in Grambling. He used to be a professor. His name was Elijah. He walks around. He's essentially he wants to be homeless though. He kind of is like he's a kid, Let me show you this dude, man. He's Elijah. He's got like a YouTube channel, I think, man. There he is, man.
Does he sleep in his car? I mean, like, what does he do? Wait a minute.
Nah, he just lives, man, like Kano Kung Fu, man. Hold on, I put it on here. You can hear what he says, man. This dude, he used to be a professor. His son actually played in the NFL, man. You know what, man? And I don't know of a problem either that's specific to one group, which is why it's so preposterous for somebody to make a statement like that. And then not only for that to happen, but then, for him to say, for just the sycophants in the chat room, man. And that's what you really notice is if you sit back and kind of watch the behavior of people, man, you'll see it's really sad because everybody starts to dogpile on somebody. All right, man.
Because my attire, which is a part of what I use 365 days a year.
Elijah, right?
Elijah, yeah.
Elijah, we're out
you call
here.
me Nature Boy, you the one.
Yeah, Elijah. I'll call you Elijah.
Okay.
we're out here in front of the White House, and you say you're not homeless.
That's Kansu calling me. All right, let me hit play. Hit play.
You're living without a home or a house, a
I'm
roof.
houseless.
You're houseless. You're houseless. Tell me about that.
He about 9
Well, I
teethless
was a
too.
Baptist preacher. I was a Baptist preacher back in the 70s, and I was preaching follow Jesus, and Jesus was a wandering messenger. So I felt that I was a hypocrite telling people to do something I hadn't done. So I chose the wandering life for myself. And in the Bible, it says that when you are born again, you're like the wind. You hear the sound of it, but you don't know where it came from nor where it went. So I had to become a wanderer who will, unless
Sycophant.
people ask me, they don't know where I'm going. And this is how I got here. And I've traveled 5 provinces of Canada, 44 of the continental United States, 11 states of Mexico, and Belize in those years. I got deported back to the United States in '80 from.
Deported.
And I have learned the secrets to life that very few people are even interested in. Well, they're interested in it, but very few people will actually listen to it.
Well, give me a few.
Well, the law of existence is reincarnation.
This motherfucker's crazy.
And everything on the face of the earth reaps and sows and evolves from one form of life until it eventually become man. And once we become man, then we go through the metamorphosis that Christians call the new birth and become trees into evergreen trees. A temporary man into a permanent man. Where we maintain our bodies until we go to the full length of existence and learn to learn the rest of the things that we can't learn from here on earth.
How do you survive?
Sometimes you throw a dog a bone, sometimes you find its own. Because of
Hey, you know what? He had a
organs,
girlfriend, man.
I have a desire to be a totally raw vegetarian because the Bible says any herb that produces seed or the fruit tree that produces the seeds.
And it was cat smoking blunts with that dude, man.
The seeds in the fruit to be eaten. So that's my preference to get it first from where it grows.
That's like you crazy.
And the reason I want it first from where it grows is because eating seasonal protects you in the weather. Nuts that ripen in the fall and winter, they will protect your body's heat. They will close your pores, keeping your body heat in. You eat that summer fruit in the fall or winter, and it'll open your pores up, and you could freeze it overnight, or not overnight, but in short order.
Well, I'm kind of wandering too because I left LA in July and I'm driving across the country doing this, and I have to tell you, you're by far the most interesting gentleman I have met, and I'm honored to meet you. If you had 3 wishes, what would they be?
I really can't find but one. And the only wish I have is wisdom enough to do what my destiny requires.
Okay.
Thank you very much for talking to me.
You're both welcome.
The hell out of here.
And I do have a website, so if you want to check that out, here's a card with it on.
Look what he got on.
What is he wearing? He's wearing a doggone a denim diaper.
You know what I'm saying? You already said I do have a website. He got a Patreon.
No, get out of here.
This brother chooses to live like this, man.
Ain't nothing wrong to live without a lot of attachments. I mean, it's quite annoying to have to pay bills to keep stuff on and taxes and things. It's annoying, but
yeah. He's
he
out total air conditioning plan.
Yeah, I like to be able to turn on heat and stuff, so I don't mind.
Yeah. But there's no real reason why. You know, my point being is there's no real reason why we should have We should have homelessness. We have an excess, a glut of homes. There's, a glut of properties that go unused. There's a glut of things that get. There's people who need to learn, who can learn trades.
Right.
There are people who can get medicated. It just
Right.
doesn't make sense. And I think the only real way that we'll be able to do this is by not just saying be aware, because damn it, you can't go outside. You can't walk down the street and not let it be cold outside and not be aware that it's going on. It's really my point of doing this is to say, okay, what are we going to do about it? And this is a question. This is something this is kind of, I was talking about it earlier today. Earlier today when I was talking, I was like, oh man, I want to talk to you about something. This is what I want to talk about. Because I think that, like, for example, I know we could solve problems real easy. As an example, we started a microloan fund here. It was me and 8 other guys. We all got together, and for 5 weeks in a row, we put $10 into a pot. And at $10, we went out and said, we're going to take this money and we're going to loan it to an entrepreneur who is in the need of just short-term working capital. Where they would go. So anyway, so our first loan that we made was to a beautician. She bought hair. And she bought that hair, she immediately flipped that hair. Now imagine if she had to go to other types of funding sources in order to get that money. She'd be paying 600% interest. So what we do with the program is not only we essentially we just taking the money we set an amount, how much needs we pay back. We say this is a loan fee or the application fee in order to apply for the program. It's a $10 application fee to apply to the program, and usually we make you pay anywhere between $10 to $50 over what you borrowed. And we only do micro loans, so the most amount that we'll loan would be $1,000. But that's a program that we started, me and 8 other dudes, with $10 a week. You know what I'm saying? For 5 weeks. The next loan we made was to a group of high school kids. It was a T-shirt thing. So we not only, to get them T-shirts, so what they had inventory, but we showed them how to be able to sell the T-shirts. We helped them get them sold. And so we've continued to roll this program over again, where now we're up to like $20,000 that started out with, just these 9 dudes, man, with a couple $100. They just decided that, hey, we're going to put aside this little bit and we're going to stop this problem. We're going to be able to provide free to zero income, 0% interest financing to, bank free to entrepreneurs, but they had to also be in the MLK corridor. So the Martin Luther King corridor. So, what happens in the Martin Luther King corridor, that's where they put, that's where the zip codes have difficulty. So that I know that's a problem that we addressed. And I know that this is my new kind of task, my new thing that I'm gonna be addressing, and that I think that we can fix. Because it's a damn shame people shouldn't be homeless, man. Not in this country. We sitting there arguing over bullshit. And this motherfucker said it's about to be cold as hell outside, if not already. And it's people that they ain't got no place to live, to lay their head, wash their ass. That's a damn shame, man. So that's all I got, man. You got anything, Archie? What's up, Suge? I love the picture, man. All right, man. Y'all be easy, man. Let's end this shit, man. I'm gonna be putting out little things, man. Every time y'all hear from me, I'm gonna be giving y'all updates. All right, this is the next step I did. This is the next step I did. This is the next step, and then hopefully, maybe call me a Pollyanna. Maybe I just think we can do it, man. Shit, if a motherfucker can make water out of thin air, then why can't we put people in cribs out of thin air? You know what I'm saying? Hold on a second. Let me put this on, man. Did you want to come up for a second, Unc?
Good morning, friend. Is your friendly announcer? I have serious news
Sorry with that on.
to everybody. What I'm about to say could mean the world's disaster. Could change your joy and laughter to tears and pain. It's that love in need of love today. Don't delay, send yours in right away. Hey, going round, making many hearts. Stop, please, before it's gone too far.
Peace out, Archie.
I'll see you later. When are we gonna talk?
Let's do like 12:30.
12:30. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to stay up that late.
Okay. Well,
Sleepy.
hit me like at 11:30 then. Is that cool?
Okay. All right. Yeah,
All
that's
right.
fine.
All right. Peace.
All right. We'll see you later.
All right.